I was a crew chief on the Black Hawk, so actually loved it, loved every minute of it. Loved it so much I actually volunteered to deploy to Afghanistan 2011. While in Afghanistan 2011, I sustained my first initial injuries. Last injury, I ended up crushing my C1, C2, T3, T4 vertebrae, completely crushed, dislocated left shoulder, and traumatic brain injury. So to me, got the worst news of my life. They said, hey man, we're gonna medically retire you. For whatever reason, I thought a lot of it was my fault, right? And to be honest with you, I thought the answer was suicide. They stopped me and said, no, you're not doing this. So through that process, I ended up meeting some of the other co-founders. One of the biggest needs that we realized of going out in the community and doing this is a lot of veterans that we were talking with did not qualify for services. Let's create a nonprofit that says, you know what, I'm done leaving veterans behind. I love you, you're my brother, you're my sister, let's figure this out together. And that was really the birth and premise of Veterans Community Project. We've served over 1,500 veterans last year. We have 4 villages that are gonna roughly have about 150 houses total, right? Our successful transition rate's about 85%. And just last year, we actually had 43 veterans welcome to new houses.
Sioux Falls, South Dakota first is just an awesome community to grow up in. I was born and raised here, but you don't see homeless veterans a lot of places like you do in other cities, but they're here. You know, we know they're here, we see them here, and the need is just ever growing because Sioux Falls is growing so quickly. You know, we have 25 houses. The city donated 2.5 acres of property to us so that we can start building these houses. So it's going to be placing 10 more people, possibly 5 more families in a house, and that's just, it's huge. It's huge for Sioux Falls.
And we so appreciate what you do for us. David?
Just the sheer volume that money can do for a place like this, especially being a nonprofit and having everybody come out here, that money can go so far to do so many things for these people. I know that we employ a number of veterans, and I have a bunch that work for me as well. You know, for them to look at this and think about what we're doing for their community, and the support that we give them, just not in store but outside the store as well, I think is big for everybody that works for us.
I have my own front door. Dude, that's a powerful statement. Like, that's the most powerful statement that I've heard about one of the vets, right? Like, I could only imagine. I mean, we see a lot of people coming in and saying, my own family's given up on me and you guys haven't. Now being in Sioux Falls, and Sioux Falls community is saying, you know what? We vow to never leave veterans behind, and that's what they're doing. Just like Lowe is showing up and saying, hey, we vow to never leave veterans behind, we have your back. And just being here today has just been amazing.
Seeing the people move in that we have now and seeing that hope come back to them, it's been incredible to watch. When my daughter can come out here and see all the people we help, it just brightens my day.